Jai Hind viewers, welcome back to another episode from our platform. Today we have with us Lt General Kapil Aggarwal. He retired as Director General Corps of Electronics and Mechanical Engineers, a postgraduate from IIT Kharagpur. He also served as Chairman Army Pay Commission Cell, providing the inputs required by the 7th Pay Commission. General Aggarwal also served as technical advisor to the government of Mauritius for close to 3 years. Kapil, welcome to our platform once again. Great to have you back. So today, viewers, we are talking about the critical role of MRO in technology absorption. So, General Aggarwal, the first question to you is: newer equipment and technologies have forever been inducted in the army. So why has the criticality of technological absorption now emerged as a major theme? Kapil, please.
Thank you, Jal Mataru sir, and Jai Hind viewers. Firstly, let me begin by congratulating Jal Matharu and the MRO Forum for completing 2 years and making big strides in these 2 years, adding newer and newer experts into this platform and making a lot of progress in publishing articles, compiling articles, running channels, and of course recently signing an MOU with a think tank. So very well done, sir. You are the driving force behind this activity, and may you have more power and more success. Now, coming to the subject matter per se. So you have rightly brought out that the induction of newer and newer technologies has been happening. It has been happening always. So why is this that the technology absorption or this whole technology gambit has assumed greater importance these days? Now, to this, I want to bring out that the rate of induction of the new weapon systems and equipment and the pace of induction of new technologies is way higher than what we have seen in the previous decades. In fact, I would say it marks a paradigm shift in the whole process of technological transformation which is underway in the Indian Army. I will just quote a few weapon systems and equipment which are being inducted or have been inducted recently. To begin with, of course, the pride of place goes to the drones these days. The drones are all over the place, and drones including armed hexacopter drones, that is saying. Then we have artificial intelligence enabled loiter munitions. In the realm of artillery, we have already seen the induction of ultralight howitzers, self-propelled artillery, K9 Vajra. For the mechanized part, we have heard of Project Zorawar, which is likely to come to fruition soon. That is the light armored vehicles. Then we have in future we have the infantry combat vehicle Abhay, which is on the horizon. We have air-launched or cannon-launched anti-tank guided missile systems, attack helicopters. Apache has already been inducted and Prashant is on the way. Hypersonic cruise missiles, unmanned ground vehicles, that is UGVs, anti-material rifles, etc., etc. In addition, of course, we have new systems being inducted like Internet of Military Things for enhancing real-time situational awareness in the battlefield. And of course, decision support systems for commanders supporting digital combat. All in all, I would say this is a bewildering array of technologies, and we need to spare a thought for the soldier operator of these technologies, the burdened maintainer sustaining three different generations of technologies, and the leader who has to incorporate these technologies into his war and operational doctrine. Not for nothing, the Indian Army declared the last year, that is 2023, as the year of transformation, and followed by the current year, that is 2024, being declared as the year of technology absorption. Now, technology absorption will encompass many things. It will require suitable organizational structures to facilitate this technology absorption. It will require upskilling of human resources at all levels, from the soldier operator, as I said, to the maintainer, to the leaders. It will require appropriate sustenance engineering, which will, of course, have to be backed by adaptive logistical support and, of course, indigenous backup as far as possible. So that, in nutshell, will qualify as the importance of technology absorption while this big rate of technology induction of equipment and technologies is underway.
Thank you very much for bringing that out so clearly, General Aggarwal. So the next question which comes to mind is, how do you think the technology absorption process will be facilitated, and what is the role of MRO in it? Kapil, please.
Very, very nicely worded question, sir. I would say that MRO has a big role in this process of technology absorption. And before I dwell into the nitty-gritties of how MRO will help the process of technology absorption, let me first try and map the futuristic and emerging technologies per se, which are being inducted as part of the newer weapon systems and equipment which have either already been inducted or in the pipeline. Firstly, I would say is the artificial intelligence. And as we know, AI has found vast applications in military surveillance, intelligence gathering, decision making, and logistics. It has also become a valuable tool for drone piloting, as it allows drones to maintain their performance while navigating in hostile or previously unknown areas. As far as drones technology is concerned, the combination of more compact components and increasingly accurate AI has enabled the automation of a multitude of services by drones. Surveillance drones, AI-enabled loiter munitions, and the drone missile complexes which have emerged. Next is robotics. And robotics exploits the advancements in artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, and autonomous devices. The essential components of robotics include sensors, actuators, controller, drives, end effectors, communication, etc. These robots can also operate in hazardous environments, perform strenuous tasks more efficiently while reducing the risk to soldiers. The UGVs also use this technology and which are used for reconnaissance, mine detection and disposal. Next, I come to the sensors. Sensors are integral to almost all the weapon systems and platforms, as well as battlefield surveillance systems. The sensors are also used in flight control, propulsion weaponry control, indicators, communication, etc. Sensors are also used in explosive detection systems and intrusion alarms. Various sensors used in military applications include active sensors, that is radars, smart intelligence sensors, camera sensors, infrared sensors, that micro electromechanical system, that is MEMS, nano sensors, and of course wearable sensors. Another technology which has made its way in a large way in many weapon systems and equipment is the uncooled thermal imaging technology. The uncooled TI technology is fast replacing the cooled TI technology, which is DDC based TI systems. And this uncooled thermal imaging technology is now being employed in infantry small arms sights, driver night sights, and night sights for missile launchers, as well as many other air defense and artillery equipment. We also have advanced metallurgy being used in various weapon systems. For example, in artillery guns, we have titanium and its alloys which are being used. Example is the ultralight howitzers. Why titanium? Because titanium is 2 times stronger than aluminum and almost 45% lighter than steel with comparable strength. So we have to cater for this. When we talk of advanced metallurgy, we have to cater for the sustainment systems for this advanced metallurgy also should a need arise, should a defect arise. Then we have immersive technologies which include virtual reality, VR, augmented reality, that is AR, and metaverse. The army is embracing immersive technologies or extended reality as a tool that can help train soldiers and improve situational awareness and decision making. This technology can also be leveraged for providing real-time intervention, remote diagnosis, and quick rectification by personnel responsible for sustenance. One has heard of blockchain technology, and Army uses this distributed ledger technology for secure communications in various domains like logistics, supply chains, HR, finance, and many other technical subjects. The big data analytics has also got military applications in the field of intelligence surveillance, logistics, HR, and engineering sustenance, with special utility in predictive and prescriptive maintenance of equipment. So with this, perspective on the various technologies which are getting inducted or being used in the weapon systems of today, let me come as to how these technologies can be assimilated through a process of technology absorption. And that is how do you enable the techno warriors as well as commanders. And first prong, I would say, in this whole gamut of technology absorption is the organizational readiness part. Now, the organization has to be ready right from the unit level to the formation level, higher formation level upwards, it has to be ready to absorb and assimilate this wide array of technologies which I have just briefly enumerated. For this, we already have certain structures right from the unit level where unit level cadres are conducted, whether the unit it's an operational unit or is a uh, maintaining unit. We have structures for training people, which is supplemented by a formal structure for technology absorption. In fact, we have been calling it over the years technology transition management, which is headquartered at the highest formation level, that is the core level, and it drives the technology absorption process core level downwards to the formations as well as to the units. So this technology transition management has to be further strengthened so that it is gainfully utilized in the process of dissemination and absorption of new technologies, and it has to have a kind of a prioritization accorded by the general staff so that this organization, basically an initiative of the sustainment organization, proliferates well and throughout. The next is upskilling of human resources. Now, the focus has to be on the upskilling of combatant operators of sophisticated weapon systems, as well as technicians involved in their sustenance through a multi-pronged approach. I just spoke of the technology transition management. That is one way of upskilling of human resources. Apart from that, of course, you have unit level as well as formation level technical cadres conducted on these new weapon systems. And finally, these have to be augmented by training in the respective centralized training establishments, whether the training establishments are arm specific of infantry or artillery or the mechanized forces, or the training establishments, that is the technical training establishments, which we have MCME, MCT, and the CME. So centralized training courses have to be devised, or you can say we have to have targeted ad hoc courses run in these establishments for the combatant operators as well as the maintainers. Another way is by the review of syllabi, inclusion in syllabi of regular training, and while doing so, extensive use of immersive technologies and simulators, which is required at all levels. The next methodology is concerning the sustainment engineering. Now, development of in-house engineering support and sustainment capabilities for modern weapon systems is a sine qua non for effective absorption of cutting-edge technologies, in my opinion. This will require modernization of the existing army-based workshops, as well as modernization of lower-level sustainment facilities, a process, in fact, which has got somewhat stalled over the last decade due to certain other initiatives which have not really proved fruitful. So we need to go back to the modernization of these facilities, and we need to have requisite funds allocated for their modernization. And of course, since this modernization is not a short term or short duration process. It will be a few years before the modernization process gets back on track. Next, I come to the technical infrastructure. The combatants responsible for engineering support to new age equipment have to be empowered with suitable technical infrastructure like clean rooms for maintenance of sophisticated sites and sensors, or facilities for let's say additive manufacturing, that is a 3D modeling and printing, or installation of titanium welding machines. I spoke of the advanced metallurgy for guns, etc. Now, strengthening of this sustainment verticals and establishment of technical infrastructure has to go hand in hand with logistic support. This involves timely provision of spares, assemblies, tools, and fixtures required for sustenance of modern equipment. And this is going to be a critical factor in the technology absorption process. Major strides have already been made by way of developing an ERP-based automated provisioning system. But its scope needs to be expanded with introduction of dynamic lead time computation. This, I would say, in brief, encompasses the technology absorption processes which need to be put in place so that all these technologies are well and truly assimilated in the organization.
Thank you very much, General Aggarwal, for that very detailed look at this complete scope, huge scope of work which is there in front of the maintainers as well as the operators. So that brings me to the final question for today, that is, the technology absorption process in Army will surely continue. In your opinion, how can MRO facilitate it in future years? General Aggarwal, please.
Thank you, General Matharu. As you have rightly brought out, that the technology absorption process needs to continue. While the year of the technology absorption may end in another 6 months, but the various measures I have listed, before they come to fruition, it will be a few years. So the process has to continue. Now, what has happened is that, with this rapid induction of multitude of disruptive technologies, this necessitates a refocus on organizational readiness to embrace these technologies, or human resources readiness to assimilate these technologies, and infrastructural readiness to sustain these technologies. Effective absorption of these disruptive and autonomous technologies can offset existing combat differentials vis-a-vis our adversaries. So beyond 2024, I feel we need to, devise more and more measures to kind of give fresh impetus to the process of technology absorption. Maybe the Army needs to start a comprehensive technology connect programs comprising a series of technology absorption modules targeted specifically towards soldier operators as well as maintainers of different weapon systems, equipment categories. Now, these could be coordinated at the highest field formation level and trickle to lower formations and units as per the equipment profile. the task of designing these technology modules can be assigned to the category A technical training institutions. And the training cycle for all formations and units has to incorporate these training modules as applicable. At the end of the training cycle, these modules can be integrated under the Technology Connect program and seminars held at each formation with a view to assimilate and consolidate all the technological learnings. The overall policy for this phase of technology absorption through these Technology Connect programs, you can call them Technology Connect, or you may call them with any other suitable name. I have called it Technological Connect program. So the overall policy has to be that through these Technology Connect programs, the technical ethos has to be disseminated. And this can also be done through technical training instructions, TTIs, issued by the training command, and further modalities to be given out by each formation. Now, while designing and implementing these various technology absorption measures, it is to be understood that technology insertion in any force is a dynamic and continuously evolving process. We know that we are saddled with the challenge of legacy equipment with technologies as old as 40 to 50 years. Some progress has already been achieved in technology upgradation of armored fighting vehicles, their night fighting capabilities, as also air defense weapon systems. However, beyond 2024, it will be worthwhile to keep some targets like capping the legacy systems and technologies below 50% of the inventory, as well as their technology upgradation, accompanied by targeted upskilling of combatants, as well as modernization of sustainment facilities with establishment of requisite technical infrastructure of an order of at least 80% of what is desired. The constraining factor will definitely be finances, both capital and revenue portion of Army budget. And it is here that innovative technological ideas, continuous organizational drive, and focus will fulfill the objectives of optimal technological absorption in the Army in the years to come. That is what I feel needs to be done to fast track the technology absorption process in future.
Thank you very much, General Kapil Aggarwal, for that amazing interaction today. It's been, for me also, it's been a wonderful listening to you. Now it remains for me to thank you, General Aggarwal, on behalf of our viewers and on behalf of our subscribers for being with us today. Thank you very much. Thank you, viewers, for listening in, and we look forward to bringing more such episodes to you. Jai Hind.